everything's running properly. Should be working just fine, but best to double check. A lot of cat noises happening just outside my door. And it looks like all of the audio is coming in properly. More cat noises. Hey. Hello. Welcome back to Scarlet Hollow. Mots will be joining us when they can. But yeah, we're back in Scarlet Hollow to continue our adventures. Let's see, recap. We had arrived in Scarlet Hollow because of our great our aunt or great aunt's yeah, I think it was our great aunt's funeral. I think our grandma. I don't exactly remember what our exact relationship is. We met our cousin Tabitha. Found out that Herlan, who is the person who died, was a bit of a gossip, particularly about us and our mother. The cats are back. We met Stella here, and Gretchen, her dog. We're currently looking for a skunk ape out in the woods, and we ran into this old man called Duke, who has a shotgun, and told us to skedaddle because he's out hunting a mountain lion. You're now caught up. Of course, it's clear no way that Duke edges out that easy. I know a trail that let's get around him. I knew you would keep up the hunt, lead the way. Oh no, we aren't actually head back to town. You don't want to watch a movie instead? I mean, not with Duke and shotgun out there waiting to blow our heads off. We're kind of playing a bit of a little raccoon, little scaredy cat. Part of me's tempted to say we aren't head back to town. Part of me's just lead the way, because we're also a bit of a conspiracy theorist. You know? I'm gonna say we aren't actually head back to town. I understand your fears, Mantis. It's an opportunity for once-in-a-lifetime adventure. Seize it while you can. Well, the dog said it's fine, so... He's never actually shot anyone. Only sticking around because I'm under duress. You'll just follow me until I finally plan to go monster hunting. Okay, so we have some options to leave if we want to leave, but I like Stella. I want to talk more to Gretchen, so... A bit shaken up. Promise it'll be fun, safe. Trails up this way. This looks like a good shot. Mind holding the camera? This is a nice shot. As night falls, my new assistant, mysterious Mantis, and I find ourselves on a high hill in the Blue Ridge Mountains where we begin our hunt for the elusive yet pungent Skunk Ape. Oh, you know, this actually gives us a current date. It's October 24th, 22, 9:15. The mostly encountered in Florida, this possible relative of Bigfoot has been spotted all along the southeastern edge of the United States, including Wrighton's County. So hoping we get a glimpse tonight. We'll check back once we're on the trail. Until then, stay searching, stellars. Keep taking crutches. Take the camera off my hands. Start tracking scenes of sunsets. Meantime, we get to take in the gorgeous scenery. Hard to take it all in with all the danger. Being this far from civilization stresses me out. I seem very not a fan of the bugs. A little distracted from not wanting to be out here anymore. Not a fan of the bugs. You live like this, I feel like a walking buffet. You seem to feel a lot of mosquitoes out tonight. I can smell your fresh city blood. Now they all want to taste this foreign delicacy. Hit you with some more repellent when we reach a good stopping point. Oops. Loud percussive snort. Duke back with his shotgun run. Death has come for me at last. Goodbye, cruel world. I think I'm gonna go with that one. I wish Mott's was here for this. I need to come to terms with your own mortality just yet. It's just the sound deer make when they want to warn the rest of their herd about big scary predators like us. Let's check it out. As you and Stella near the footfalls of... I hear the footfalls of animals retreating into the woods, reaches for a flashlight. And you hear the sweet whispers of new growth. A single deer remains behind, staring down the beam of light while Gretchen pulls at her harness. Hey, Stella? I think we should go home. The acorn becomes the oak, becomes the rich rot that swaddles the acorn. The cycle that is stretched is not the cycle that is broken. Ugh. The cycle that is stretched is not the cycle that is broken. Interesting. A deer, and there is something uncouthly fake and vile to its odors. Let me at him. How dare you infringe upon my dear Stella's personal space? Let me at him. Souring husk will feed the coming world. This is good. Oh dear. Literally. It's gone. Please, Gretchen, calm down. You're gonna hurt yourself. We should leave. It seems I was consumed by a blinding rage. How very unladylike. What must you think of me? She cannot handle, dear. It's like this, you should have to pick her up and hold her. She has a bad habit of slipping her harness when she wants to go after something. Too much potato, and they don't make harnesses to fit potatoes, do they? I think the deer was threatening us. I think the deer was threatening us. Or warning us. I think it was just sick. No, it was definitely something else. Yeah, that's it. I bet it was an absence. A tumor. Yeah, tumor. Wild animals can get those taken care of. They just get bigger and bigger. Poor thing. What we can do about it? Why do you bring Gretchen with you? Doesn't seem like the safest choice for a hiking companion. Excuse you, though. That outburst came over me. Well, I suppose I can see the merit of your concern. I find her quite the opposite. Sure, she wants to chase stuff. I usually let her when I'm not on one of my cryptid hunts, so I can't hold that against her. Just happy she's still so feisty even at her age. Pugs aren't exactly known for their good health, but here she is running around the woods at 17. I feel like the fresh mountain air and exercise have helped a lot in that regard. You defy the laws of nature, don't you, Gretchen? Never too late to turn back. I don't think I'm actually cut out for this sort of thing. Those deer generally spooked me. I don't know if you want me weighing you down. You're so hard on yourself, you just aren't accustomed to the sounds of the forest. When you go on your first few night hikes, everything sounds like some horrible monster just waiting for the opportunity to shred you to bits. So eventually you could realize it's mostly deer and raccoons. Which probably won't go after you. Take a quick snack break before we get into the night's activities. Trail mix extra M&Ms, take a snack bar, take the dried apricots, take the sesame sticks. Go with the apricots. Yeah, I tried these myself. Janie gave me a bunch of apricots. I had no idea what I was supposed to do with apricots, and they were starting to go bad, so I bagged and threw them in the oven. Now she keeps giving me more. Please take as many as you can eat. I've had so many I can't even taste them. Oh, hi, Mots. I swear I'll be there in just a moment. I believe you. I believe you. There have been a couple pretty cool moments. There's eyes staring at us from the distance. That's spooky. I'll settle down on overlook, snacks in hand. The quiet sounds of the evening wildlife wash over you. Gretchen gnaws a stick. What's it like in wild? I forgot. I forgot that called it Wildwood. House and apartment. You live with family, roommates, pets. I'd like to be Mantis. I've got some options here. You also ask, why do you want to know? What do I want to know? I've lived in this town my whole life. It's good. Yeah, it is good, but, you know, you missed the deer. You missed the freak deer. I know you've seen the freak deer, but it's very freakish. So, dingy studio apartment, closet in a house with 10 roommates, doorless basement with floods when it rains, an apartment with a difficult roommate, 12x12 shed, internet cafe. No, not the freak. Yeah. It happened pretty early, so that is unfortunate. closet in a house with 10 roommates. Doorless basement that floods. Leaning on the closet. In a closet in a house with 10 roommates. Or if an attic crawl space where the walls are slanted so it's like a little uninsulated triangle room. No space for much, just have my clothes and a futon. I'll camp light too, since there's not a light in there. Clyde doesn't sound like a space anyway I should be living in. Sounds like staying in that old crumbling mansion is actually a pretty big step up for you. Definitely. How are your roommates? Are they at least nice? Loud, they're nice enough. They're kind of cliquey. They're kind of cliquey. They're nice, it's kind of cliquey. I feel like they're all friends already and they don't really want to get to know me. Like they have game nights, they seem to have a lot of 5-person board games, not a whole lot for 6 somehow. Like a communal dinner and forget to invite me. They just give off a weird vibe, I don't know. The, cryptid that lives in the attic. Kind of quiet, so maybe that's what's going on there. Sometimes you gotta be bold and reach out to make the connection yourself. It's a two-way street, you know? Tried looking for another place. Has its issues, but it's cheap. Saving up for something better. Shrug. Saving up for something better. You have been saving up. For you. What do you do for a living? Both programmatic ads for a company nobody's heard of. I sell arts and crafts on Etsy. First year associate, big law firm. Streamer, student, teacher, service industry, I'd rather not say. I mean, arguably, the most accurate thing I could say would be streamer, because this is a stream. And I am Mantis. Actually a streamer. Hey, fellow content creator, I guess we've got a lot in common. What are the odds? So what streams do you do? Play video games, art, teach people how to cook, music, mostly just talk. I mean, it would be games. Mostly stream video games. That's cool, I'll have to check out your channel sometime this week. How do you like it? I wouldn't trade for the world, I used to like it, but I don't know, rate silent. I wouldn't trade for the world. Most people I meet tend to raise their eyebrows when I tell them what I do, but I love it. That not be much, but I actually feel like I'm taking control of my own destiny. Maybe I can relate, I don't think I'd give up what I do for anything. Can't help but shake the feeling that you're being watched, you know? I can't disagree with that. Oh, now it's gone. I think we're being watched. Might be Skunk Ape. Do best to pretend it isn't watching us. But you, what's your story? Gretchen and I live in a little house just outside town. Hi, Mots.
Hi.
You finally arrived.
I'm late.
You're only like 20 minutes late. It's fine.
20 minutes late. I'm late.
Did you get the door?
Oh yes.
Did I drip anything on your phone?
No.
Okay, good.
Oh wait, no, you did.
Oh, I thought I might have.
It's okay. I couldn't see it through the, different little apps on the phone. It blended in with Tumblr.
I Okay, so to recap,
Do we need any recap?
well, you need a recap.
I
You
do.
were here.
Do we have earbud?
Yes, here you go.
Yes.
So.
Yes, that good music.
Yeah. So we're chatting. I was all like, we should go home, and so I was like, nah.
Nah.
Oh. Got some shot of her and the camera.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool. It also, I realized, gave us a date.
Did it really?
Yeah.
What date?
It's like October 24th, 22, I believe.
It's almost Halloween?
Yes. I think it might end on Halloween.
What the fuck? I didn't know that. That's neat.
Yeah. And then we had Freak Deer.
Right, yes, freak
Oh.
deer.
The stuff that Deer said is very threatening.
You got to finally hear the deer talk.
Intense threatening energy, you know?
Yes.
Your souring husk will feed the coming world, that stuff.
You know, normal things that normal deer say.
To be fair, this does sound like normal stuff Deer would say. I was all like, I think the deer was threatening us, and so I was like, it's sick.
See, Stella has a very normal response to these things. Because any normal person would probably look at that deer and probably be like, oh, poor, sick animal, you know?
Yeah. So I grabbed the apricots.
Oh.
Apparently,
My joke didn't happen, that's why you didn't react.
Oh no, what happened?
I made a joke in the comment. Did it get censored? Part of It's Good was meant to be about the Wildwood, in which I said that Coco is clearly trying to usurp the governing body, though.
Interesting. That's
YouTube is censoring anyone talking about usurping the government.
probably that would track.
YouTube, this is cat government.
We're talking about cats here. YouTube.
Anyway, you were giving me a recap.
Yeah, so, apricots.
Apricots, again.
Apricots again?
Well, where else? In a recent stream has apricots continually been an issue.
Oh yeah, that's true. Apricots again. I didn't think about that.
It might be an intentional reference, though. Because Black Tabby really loves Disco Elysium as well.
Possibly. So Janie gave Stella apricots.
Yeah,
and
too many
they
apricots.
almost went bad, so she put them in the oven. Now Janie keeps giving her more apricots. And she has so many apricots she can't taste apricots anymore.
Have you ever eaten so many of one thing you just can't anymore?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh yeah, this really should be recapped. What did you choose for this kind of, because this develops your character.
By the way, completely forgot I had called.
Yeah, the Wildwood. It's a pretty good place to live.
I live in a closet in a house with 10 roommates. Actually, it was more of an attic crawl space. Little uninsulated triangle room.
I'm just imagining Croissant outside of your door saying, "This is a hazard, I think." And Coco's, "It's fine! It's fine."
Why do we have so many people living in this building? This isn't an apartment.
Yes.
Coco, I'm gonna have to report this to Jack.
Let's report this to Jack. It's more of an attic crawl space. Oh, lovely.
Yeah. Uninsulated triangle room. There's not really much space. Have clothes and a futon, a little camp light. I suppose I also have a computer up there somewhere.
Yes, I did hear you say you were a streamer.
Yes.
Which, I mean, perfect.
Stella does not think that that is a place anyone should be living. And, I can't disagree with her.
No, can't disagree with her either.
Oh. Roommates are nice but cliquey, like they already have all their friends sorted out, and somehow managed to find a lot of 5-person board games and not a lot of 6-person board games, which is really insane to imagine because most board games are like,
8 people.
Up to 8 people.
Yeah.
And there's supposedly 11 of us in this building.
What if they just ate the other pieces? They did not want you a part of it, so they ate the other pieces.
They'll make a communal dinner and forget to invite me, which, to be fair, I'm in the attic, so...
That sucks.
Maybe I just give off a weird vibe. Cell says, kinda quiet. Maybe that's, what's going on. You have to be more bold and reach out. Saving up for a new place. Streamer. Stream video games. We were being watched,
Yes.
Immediately after acknowledging that we're being watched, the little eyes in the corner blinked out.
Oh.
So you are now caught up.
Caught up. My great-great-grandfather built that house. He must have done a great job, because it's just as sturdy as it's ever been.
It's too bad your great-great-grandfather didn't build the Scarlet mansion, because it's falling into a hole.
It's falling into a hole. Can we talk about how fucking adorable Gretchen is?
Yes.
She is the only pug I would die for. Nothing against pugs, just never got the appeal of them. But Gretchen is sweet baby girl, and I would die for her.
Yeah. Street smart. Gather your parents aren't exactly around anymore.
Actually, there's a lot wrong with pugs, mostly like the way they're bred, and but that has more to do with like humans than it does with the animal itself.
Yeah.
Yep, you got it. They died a few years back. But it's okay. I've done my mourning. Life goes on. And we'll still get to live in our beautiful family home, just me and Gretchen. It could be a lot worse.
You could be, overflowing with apricots.
Oh, I'm still overflowing with apricots, but...
What were they like? Did you get along?
They were amazing. 2 of the nicest people you've ever met. Interesting, too. My dad was a bit of a regional legend among hunters and trappers. He was always out in the woods on a trail or something. We certainly had some interesting dinners because of him. I remember this one time he brought home a 3-legged deer. I meant to say something like a 6-legged deer because I meant to put more legs on the deer, not less, but here we are.
Now, when you think 3-legged deer, you think, oh, it's like lost like a leg? Nothing. No, it was like standing on 2 legs.
Yes.
And had a 3rd leg coming out of its back. Real freak deer.
Oh yeah, like almost like a tripod deer.
Yeah.
That's terrifying. Put it back.
Real freak deer.
Pretty sure it was an alien. He had to learn how to fend for himself, since his family didn't have much growing up. He always made sure I had food, and I knew how to get it if I ever found myself too far from a grocery store. I could make us a pretty good salad with just what's in this clearing, if I had to, though it wouldn't exactly taste great. It would at least be food.
Hey, I could, make sure that everyone is fed. Now, whether or not they enjoyed the meal...
That's a different question entirely. Hi, Octi!
Oh, hi, Act. Welcome to the
to
live
have
stream.
Bye,
Bye,
Oct! Anyway, my mom was the local vet. The lady all the farms in the country knew to call if their animals were in need of something.
County, but,
I said, what did I say?
country.
She was a very well-known vet, very famous. Everyone would come over, big and small. Even the smallest mouse would get the proper care in her hands. I'm sure she's the most of the reason why Gretchen is here. Gretchen here is one of the oldest dogs I've ever met. She knew that immortality juice, you know? So yeah, those were my parents.
I'm so sorry, I'm such an idiot. Sorry for your loss, and else to say, I'm just so sorry. Died pretty recently, so I get it. It's alright if you ever need to talk about things.
Members of the Dead Moms Club!
I did try that with Tabby, and she wasn't
thrilled.
She wasn't thrilled. I'm kind of tempted to try it with Stella.
You never know. She's pretty different than Tabby. Oh no.
From 2 characters in episode 1 to the Dead Moms Club achievement. Both members of the Dead Moms Club, huh?
Ha! I guess we are. How are you holding up?
Terribly. Terribly, to be honest. It wasn't a quick death. It took years. It was almost a relief when it finally happened. It sank in that she was really gone. Was utterly alone. Then the hospital bills came. Yeah, I'm not taking it well. You know, I mentioned I lived in an attic, so...
Girl, I'm worried about you. Can't even imagine how bad that must be. It's just salt in the wound at that point.
Really is.
Well, that's an interesting sound. My stars. What was that?
It sounded like a chicken being strangled.
It's showtime.
Are we really going out to go investigate Skunk Ape strangling chickens?
Yes, the fuck we are going to investigate Skunk Ape strangling chickens.
Please tell me that was a raccoon. Please tell me that was a raccoon or Skunk Ape.
How fidgety do you want to be as a character?
Pretty fidgety, but also, like, you know...
Easily spooked.
Like, fidgety, easily spooked, but also, like, you know, kind of a conspiracy theorist.
I say Skunk Ape.
Skunk Ape. That's Skunk Ape, it's gotta be, right? It's definitely Skunk Ape strangling Duke's chickens, right?
Yeah, I would assume Skunk Ape probably wouldn't make that particular noise. Could be. Whatever made that sound, I've never heard anything like it. And it's close. Here, watch Gretchen for a moment while I check this out.
Stella towards the tree line. She shines her flashlight into the woods.
Do stay close, Mantis. I wouldn't want any harm to befall you.
Oh dear. Chicken? Question. I see it. It's sweet and kind. Bed of flowers, a nice wind, a gentle gardener. Hey Stella, whatever you see over there, don't go over there. I didn't even catch what was said there briefly. Hang on a second. Yeah, I gotta play that back too. Maybe Duke's birds weren't eaten after all.
Now, about that. What the hell was that? I gotta play that back. Hold on, I have to play that back. Holy shit. I'm guessing it must be maybe 2-3 feet tall? It doesn't look hairy either, so I think we can rule out Skunk Ape.
Darn. I was really hoping it would be Skunk Ape.
I think it's worse than Skunk Ape.
But the whole video is about Skunk Ape. We'd have to scrap the entire opening.
Whatever it is, it has one of Duke's chickens. It looks like it's headed north. Let's go after it.
Must we?
Yes, we must.
Do we have to?
Now's not the time to hesitate. We're catching this thing. We gotta do it. We gotta go now. I mean, she's got a point. If you were to catch like that, you would have to pursue.
Yeah. Stella sprints into the woods in pursuit, leaving you no choice but to run after her. Because, otherwise, how are you going to get home? She's the one that knows the trail.
Oh no.
Well.
Stella! Stella! Ow. My face.
Oh god, the monster's got to die out here. I'm gonna go with that one.
Go that one.
Because I heard the deer and was just like, oh no, like, they've come to kill me.
They've come for you! It's okay, settle down. No one's being attacked. I just tripped on something weird. Lost my footing.
Was the weird thing that chicken? Because,
Yeah, I think the weird thing though is that chicken. Just like my Stella to get overexcited and lose track of herself. Oh no, that poor thing. It must be one of Duke's.
A new beginning. I'm going home. I'm going home. I'm going home.
Oh, Jesus, it's still alive. I guess we have to roll the camera.
Do we? Do we have to roll the camera?
Do
I think we can get like a screenshot and then move on. Because I don't think anyone wants to be staring at the chicken.
Yeah. It seems we found one of Duke's chickens, folks, and she's not looking good. I'm hesitant to speculate, but she definitely seems to have some sort of growth under her skin. Could be a tumor, could be something else. Either way, I don't think there's much that can be done for her at this point. Jeez, I hope I don't get demonetized for this one.
You're gonna get demonetized for this
It's so hard demonetization. Like, they demonetize for so little.
Yeah.
Wait, did you hear that? I know that smell. That's old Duke.
Stella, I swear to God, didn't I tell you to go on home? Birdie. Birdie, oh no, what's happened to you, sweetheart?
Duke, we just found her like this. I think there's something seriously wrong with her. She smells terrible. Nothing like an animal at all. Am I doing Southern Belle again? Or am I getting back into British?
I think you're wandering across the pond.
The pond, it's so shallow for me. I can barely even smell the woods anymore. It's all that uncanny plastic stench.
Oh. That's disturbing.
Yes.
The chicken smells like plastic.
Yeah.
Ew. Jesus H. Christ.
You can say that again, Duke.
Okay, this is really interesting.
Yeah.
I'll be very curious, if we'll have a moment to check on the chicken.
Yeah.
Because when I played it by myself, and I had, keen eye and book smart,
Yeah.
I actually was able to give information about what had happened to the chicken.
Yeah, I kind of remember you being able to do that.
The animals started up and saying some really weird things to me. Really wrong with all the animals. Dude, we saw the chicken that... saw the thing that got hold of her, examine the chicken. Okay, so we can still examine the chicken.
Yes.
I do love the street smart and talk to me. All these animals started saying some real craziness.
The street smart is just that you throw in some curse words in there.
The hell are you on about?
What a horrid thing to witness. The fuck you. Ah. I'm gonna just try to do alabaster.
Yeah.
It's like they've all gone mad. If that happens to me, I wouldn't want to live like that. You were joking about being able to talk to Gretchen earlier. You're still joking, right?
Oh, I've never been joking, Stella. Maybe that's why I don't have many friends.
We should talk maybe more about this later.
don't think it's a mountain lion that's getting at your chickens. Oh. We saw the thing that got a hold of her.
Yeah.
Briefly.
I got it on camera, too. I don't know what it is yet. A gnome or something?
Make no gnome, Stella.
An evil gnome.
No, there ain't no such thing.
It's not of this it's not of this world, that's for certain. What a disgusting thing it was. Unappetizing in every sense of the word.
Okay, time to examine the chicken. Yep. It's horrible. Hate it.
Yep,
Hate
that's
that.
horrible. Horrible, horrible, horrible. Don't let Gretchen get too close. She'll try to take a bite if you don't stop her. I would never. Something about this bird does not smell right.
Hold Gretchen's leash close to your chest. She squirms against her harness. So, how you doing, birdie?
Not
Bad.
great. It's pretty bad.
Eyes look at you glazed over, still rolling around their sockets. Can't hide from me? I can see you. I can smell you, sick, sick creature. Wing is barely still attached, seems to be the least of the chicken's concerns. The old becomes the new. I've never flown, but now I soar. Hey, I don't like talking to the chickens.
You don't like talking to the chicken? The chicken's pretty freaky.
Never got a hold of her, bust her wing up to little bass.
Yeah, what a bastard.
Some hesitance in Stella's words would seem the type to intentionally hurt animals, but it's dark out here.
She feels bad about the fact that it's probably her fault that the wing's broken.
Yeah, maybe she stepped out without noticing it was there. The growth.
Good God is right.
She thought it might have been a tumor, but it's something else. The skin is stretched onto the growth pulsing beneath. She could still get there. Maybe she just needs that thing to pop, and she'll be right as rain in a couple days. Happened to me once. There's not much as a scar these days.
I don't know. That kind of looks like there's something in there. It smells like it should be buried somewhere deep. My senses scream out that this is an abomination. Stella, please don't get too close.
Can you hear the birth that dwells within me? Can you hear the way it roars and thunders? Whatever it might be, you know better than to investigate this love any closer. You've seen horror movies.
I've seen enough horror movies to know not to touch that.
So if I recall, Booksmart and Keen Eye lets you, comment that this looks parasitic in nature.
Yeah. I kind of remember that from your original playthrough.
I forget if it's both of them together or if it's one or the other. I'd be kind of curious, if it's one or the other, if you have that one and Street Smart.
Yeah.
Would you get both comments or would you get one or the other?
Yes. I love the fucking trait system in this game. You get so many varied stuff, with it. Yeah.
You back away from the chicken, your curiosity eclipsed by your instinct for self-preservation. Oh, right. Yeah, I probably should not be standing next to that thing. Dookie probably shouldn't be standing next to that thing either. Do you think she's become an egg? I find that so funny to say.
Yeah.
Because, it's basically the parasitic comment.
Yes.
But, you don't have the words
You have the words for it. You don't have the dictionary definitions here. One of those things is gonna pop out of her. What a horrid thought.
No, I refuse to entertain that notion. She ain't some kind of incubator. Just needs that thing drained. Maybe some antibiotics, that's all. Dude, I don't think it's a mountain lion. just like that deer. I got a comment about the deer. Deer? What deer?
We ran into one earlier. It had growths just like Birdie. That's a whole lot of footsteps.
Yeah. As you, Duke, and Stella take stock of the situation, sound begins to wrap around you gently, at first barely a whisper, then a guttural moan, then another and another, until suddenly you find yourself surrounded by a chorus of groaning misery.
There's something out there all around us. I can smell it. There are so many of them.
I think we should leave. Agreed. We've all had enough excitement. Come on, Birdie, let's get you home.
Are you guys hearing this?
She starts filming again. Duke scoops up the injured Birdie. The voices in the trees intensify. It's like you're suddenly surrounded. Strange sounds coming closer, growing bolder. The hell is that?
Good question.
The garden has come to mend and nurture. Let me blossom and sprout. Let me become.
I hate that.
Feel tightening in the leash, pulling at you from behind. Don't you step another foot closer, I'll shoot. Don't think I won't. Man hesitates and thing steps forward, fixing what seems to be its eyes on Birdie tucked under Duke's arm.
Stella! Stella, there's another one!
The leash is drawn fully taut in there, and then there's a sudden looseness. You and Stella turn just in time to see another one of the creatures slithering out from the bush.
Oh my god.
What's going on over there? As Duke glances back, everything seems to happen at once, a pattern of unnatural feet and then chaos. Well, this is a bad
I like this new addition to the this situation is not new, but like this painting is. I like that. Very cool.
Yeah. Duke grapples with the thing as it grabs at his shotgun, pushing the barrel out of the way as it grasps for Birdie with oddly jointed limbs. Estelle stares in shocked silence as if paused, watching as the other creature attempts to wrestle Gretchen into the darkness, with desperate cries going unheeded. Get your grubby little hands off my bird. Oh. And now all the things have gone red. Okay, so I obviously know this is one of the big choices. This is chapter 1's big choice. I actually really like this version.
Yeah.
The writing is also slightly changed.
It is slightly changed. Really solid new work, Black Tabby. And I liked the original a lot too.
Because originally, in the original version, you're holding the flashlight and the leash. And you need to hold the flashlight so that Duke can get a shot off. And you need to hold the leash so that Gretchen doesn't run into the bushes.
That's right.
And unless you have the powerful build,
yeah,
you have to pick one or the other. I really like that this makes it a lot more a difficult choice, because okay, Duke's got a gun. So on the one hand, Duke can actually defend himself versus Gretchen, who is a 17-year-old pug.
Yes. But you have to make a choice, because you know.
Hello, Aether Wolf. You're saying to save Duke, but Gretchen.
It's up to you.
Oh.
You don't have to.
I know. This is it's one of those obviously it's one of those big choices. I don't like, I haven't actually seen Saving Duke, but this is also my first time playing with Talk to Animals.
Yeah, it is my first time playing with Talk to Animals on.
So, like, it's really nice to be able to actually hear Gretchen's, like, internal, well, less internal,
Well,
external
yeah, it's not
monologue.
really internal.
I just love Duke. I really wish that I had a chance to see more of, like, Duke. I also, want to be able to talk to Gretchen.
Because you're doing the Talk to Animals
Yeah.
run. You can always do another run later to save Duke.
That's true.
If you want to. One that you don't have Talk to Animals on.
Yeah. Or if I do have Talk to Animals, I have Powerful.
So you can save both, yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder what you would do in this situation. Oh, no, I know how Powerful works. I've played a run with Powerful. I'm dumb.
Okay, I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to choose Gretchen, because I want to hear what Gretchen has to say.
Sorry, Utter Wolf. We'll do a Duke run next time.
Yeah. Dive for Gretchen, attempting to snatch her away from that thing's shaking hands. Oh, that is so much worse now.
Oh, Mantis, my hero! That's terrifying.
Ugh. I hate that. Should grab her, but the creature isn't deterred. It rears back on its hind legs, its mouth opening, whispering tones sliding out alongside something sharp and unnatural. Then there's the deafening blast of Duke's shotgun, and suddenly it's gone.
Duke? Blood, my heavens, I smell blood!
It's fine, it's your choice at the end of the day. Thank you. And it doesn't get any easier.
It does not. It gets worse and worse.
Oh. Yeah.
Oh my god, what do we do? Okay, first things first, I grab Gretchen. There, step 1 is done. Gretchen is safe. Okay, great. Step 2, what's step 2?
You get our story straight.
No!
Oh. It's okay, let's take some deep breaths, collect ourselves, call the cops, obviously. After those things, it's what he would want, revenge. Oh. So it looks like you got that footage you want. Oh. I feel like my character at the moment would just sort of be panicking.
Yeah, that sounds consistent with how you've been playing them so far. Okay, deep breaths. We have to do something. Stella has to be the mature. What if we chase after those things? Get as much footage as we can. It's the only way anyone will believe us about what happened.
Oh, you have street smart. Amazing. It's my third favorite trait.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I've... This is like my second playthrough of like the game.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously first one on like the channel, especially with like the new update.
Yes.
So like I obviously haven't seen all of the traits. The first run was with Book Smart and Keen Eye.
Mm-hmm.
And that was very fun. Matza over here took Mystic and Talk to Animals.
That was my first run.
And insisted that I take Talk to Animals.
I was just like, I firmly believe that everyone should do at least one Talk to Animals run. Just because it's really fun and really interesting. And scary, honestly, because, like, you know, these little fuckers, you got to see them. You got to see the little... But, and I've also done Powerful, and I think also Talk to Animals because I'm obsessed. But, like, I've done that as a second run. I do plan on doing a third run on hardcore mode.
I'm curious about the stuff with Street Smart, because I did go into the Forbidden Wing
That's
in the
right,
first
you
part,
did.
and oh.
Yes.
Oh, that was creepy. So I'm curious what else Street Smart's gonna get us.
We owe it to Duke. We really do. We really do owe it to Duke.
You sure that's a good idea? We have to get out of here and lead the way. Oh. Do we want to chase after them? I feel like I'd probably ask, is that a good idea? That's a good idea.
Nope. But we're already in this deep. What's the harm of digging a little deeper?
We might die?
Oh, well, you know... Oh, shucks.
Silently follow. This might be a bad idea, but it's your still a bad idea to make. Powerful build and hot are my favorite traits. With them combined, it's hilarious, especially if you're going for romance.
That sounds fun. That sounds really fun.
Yeah. More of them, a lot more. Yeah.
I've definitely considered getting doing a playthrough with the hot trait so that you can get to the you know what end in the last chapter that's out so far. I don't want to say anything in case anyone watches this and doesn't know what happens in chapter 4.
Yeah. I'm personally still terrified of the mine.
The mine.
Yeah.
Not the ghost.
Oh no, the
or
ghost.
All of the shit that happens in chapter 4.
Yeah, no, that's all normal.
That's all normal.
They leer at you from the trees, no longer hiding as they bellow their warnings. Stella films as she runs, narrating to an invisible audience. We're being pursued.
I think, by those weird things. It seems like they're all riled up from what just happened.
You don't say. Oh. I forgot about the creepy spiral.
You forgot about the death circle?
It's a spiral in particular.
It is a spiral of death and decay. And I guess maybe they're gardening.
Hot is a good trait if you want to date, or at the very least, if you want to be good friends with everyone. Yeah, I had heard about that, like, hot gives you, like, bonus, like, bonus points with, like, every character, because they just inherently like you more.
You're so pretty. You're so pretty.
I definitely need to do a hot run at some point.
Yes.
See how that's like.
Do a second run where we save Duke with like, I don't know, powerful build and hot or something else in hot.
Yeah.
Well, you could do powerful build and hot, like Outer Wolf said is a really funny run. You can save Duke, you can save Gretchen.
Romance someone if
and everyone's like, you throw your hair back, sparkles go off, and people are like, wow, I want to know all about them. Okay, it seems we found a nest or a crop circle, but of animals.
I think that would be called a livestock circle.
Oh god, that smell.
The air here is flavored with rot, a pervasive stench rising up from the spiral of corpses that patterns the rock. Birdie has been placed among them, her body laying still as the creature crouches protectively over her.
Oh, that's terrifying.
Yeah.
Stars above, Is this wretched place where they wanted to take me?
You probably. At the sound of the dog's disquiet, the creatures flow out of the woods and surround the clearing. We take this moment to regret not bringing the shotgun. Dead eyes peer out from the pale, doughy faces, watching the two of you and the small, terrified dog. We need to leave. Do you think they're friendly? Blubber incoherently to express your desire to leave. We need to leave.
Yeah, I think we have enough footage now. Yep.
Two of you take a few steps back from the clearing, then turn and start running together back through the woods, driven by a deep animalistic instinct to get away from whatever those things are.
They're everywhere. God, how many things are there?
Oh wait, you're doing street smart and talk to animals? Interesting combination.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'll be curious how it plays out.
Yes.
Especially given that I don't have any special outs.
Yes.
At least so far.
So far, you know, never know when the next chapter comes out if either of those are gonna come in handy.
We've only got a couple left, so.
Yeah. We're almost there. You and Stella reach the main road, and whispers fade back into the sounds of nature. It sounds like they've stopped following us. I certainly can't smell that stench anymore. I should get reception now that we're back on the main road. Let me find my phone so we can call the sheriff.
Also, quick tip, since you're street smart, pretty much no one will know if you lie. Okay.
Oh, that's interesting.
Interesting. I wasn't sure if, like, some of the street smart lie options would still be seen through. Those that I did take, like, they didn't get seen through, so...
Yeah, Tabby seemed to believe you when you told her that the house looks amazing.
That's, that's interesting. Mm-hmm. That's good to know.
Yeah.
I feel a buzz in my pocket. Oh.
Oh, right.
Oh, right. All of the many, many phone calls.
Where the hell did you go?
6 missed calls. And 13 text messages. Yikes. Try and call Tappy back, go straight to voicemail. Text her that we're okay. Oh, I think I'm in trouble.
Whoa!
Yikes, Tabitha's blowing up my phone. Which means that she's probably going to kill me when I get home.
I guess she must be worried about you. But, first things first, let's call the police.
Stella pulls out her phone and dials.
Hello, Earl? It's Stella Richmond. I'm up in the mountain on the Asgina... I have no idea. Asgina Trail. Asgina? Asgina? Not a clue. Duke is dead, Earl.
Like, if you lie to Tabitha at the start, you'll get a description saying something like, not only she not know that you lied, she won't know. You're a very good liar.
Ooh.
Ah.
Shotgun. It happened right in front of us. There's something in the woods. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I think we're okay, but hurry. Jesus, Earl, who's going to tell Bo?
feel bad for Bo.
Yeah. Guess now we wait. It takes a little while, but eventually a patrol car arrives at the scene. Out walk 2 officers, Sheriff Hugby and a friendly older man, and Deputy Franklin, a serious man wearing sunglasses despite it being the middle of the night.
Sorry if this backseat. Oh no, it's fine.
Nah, it's cool.
It's there's so much, like, there's so many things to do in, like, the game that, like we haven't seen even a fraction of them.
Yeah.
And, you know, we've both, like, played through the game.
3 full playthroughs
Yeah.
between the 2 of us, and, like, this playthrough being, like, the 4th between the 2 of us.
Yeah.
So, and I love talking about the game, so I don't mind.
There's just enough, like, variation in choices that, like, constantly finding new stuff and hearing about new stuff. So no, it's very cool.
You're cool. See? Right there. A thing jumps out of the woods and the shotgun goes off.
What in Sam Hill? Was that some kind of Pillsbury doughboy?
Could be a naked maniac. Tiny naked maniac.
Video reveals the creature's nest. Franklin ever so slightly lowers his sunglasses.
Or a whole bunch of naked maniacs.
What the heck is this? Some sort of crop circle?
They killed Duke. Uh-huh. Now we're gonna have to confiscate this camera, Miss Richmond. If you don't mind, this is evidence. Okay. Just let me turn it off to save the battery.
Stella gave in to the request suspiciously easy.
Here you go, Deputy Franklin. We appreciate your compliance with the law. We'll get a team out in the morning to retrieve the body, but for now, Sheriff Hugby and I...
Please call me Earl.
Earl and I will escort you in. Who are you exactly? Oh, that's Mantis. She came into town today for the funeral.
Mantis, as in... Very many people just seem too worried about lying with street smart when the trade description says that you're a good liar, so I just want to give you the heads up.
I appreciate it.
I do appreciate it as well. Like, I think I understand, like, the concern, because, like, most
typically in games
are
you'll
like,
be seen through.
if you lie, you will have a lie reveal moment within, like, the next hour. You know?
Typically. Not all the time, obviously.
Yeah, so I've been kind of hesitant about, like, it when you're given the lie option. Just because, like I like Tabby. I don't want Tabby to dislike me. It's hard enough getting Tabby to like you. Tabitha's cousin, yeah. Dang, didn't think you'd actually show.
We'll escort you both back to town. If there's a naked maniac unloosed, it's best that you don't walk back on your own.
Yeah, no, completely agree.
It wasn't a... Never mind. Why aren't you going out there tonight? There's a dead body in the woods. Those things out there could attack someone else.
Well, ain't exactly like old Duke's going anywhere at this point. He'll still be out there in the morning.
We only have a skeleton crew at the moment.
It's just the 2 of us in all of the town.
Certainly we could probably go right now, because this is important. But we won't. Because fuck you.
Monday nights are Deputy Derrickson's bowling nights.
And bowling is far more important, obviously. God, fuck these guys.
I think the only time your lying is caught is with Kanika in the new update.
Ooh.
I mean, that makes sense that Kanika would be able to see through your lying. Well, street smart lie. Yeah. Again, that would make sense that Kanika could see through you.
I could see that. She's very sharp-eyed. We'll be on alert for any more reports of naked maniacs, but retrieving Duke will just have to wait. Bowling is more important than human lives and people of dignity. Now, if you'll kindly step into the vehicle, we can return you to safely to your home. Do we have to ride back with you? We can just walk. Those creatures left. We'll be fine. I'm afraid I'm going to have to insist for your own safety. Okay, thank you.
You can ride up front with me, little lady. That is if your mama permits.
What about Stella? She hates being in those wheeled contraptions. Sure, Earl, you can hold on to Gretchen on the way back to town.
Come here, little doggy. Helps usher Hugh and Stella into the back of their squad car. You are just the cutest little thing, Miss Gretchen. Yes, you are. Gretchen.
Yeah, that sad little face.
Sheriff Hugby pats Gretchen on the head affectionately, but she remains wholly focused on Stella. A worried look stretched across her little pug face as Hugby scratches behind her ears. Oh man, you could have used your street smart to never deal with these dumb cops. Sorry if that's spoiling. Oh, really?
Probably if there was a street smart option where you just say, you know, we say that it was a hunting accident,
there
maybe
was
that was it.
Yeah, that would make sense.
I know there was that. And then you selected a different one. So that could have been it.
Oh.
That's interesting.
That is interesting.
Unless it was a different dialogue option, I just didn't notice it.
Such a gregarious person, Stella's unusually quiet as the car makes its way down the pitch black mountain road. It's also just so interesting that, like, you know, that if that is the dialogue choice, you know, to get your story straight.
Yeah.
That, like, that doesn't play out for, like, a good several minutes later.
Oh, poor Stella. Neither of us likes being these awful metal beasts. If I only was able to comfort her. Confound this old man who reeks of coffee for keeping us apart.
Hey, Stella, you good?
She doesn't respond.
I don't think Stella's okay back here, fellas. Since we just saw a man die, I don't know what to say either. I think I'm gonna go with, don't think Stella's okay back here. Oh, I'm sure it's just a little car sickness. She'll be right as rain once we get back to town. Back down the hill, though she'll best try not to hurl in the meantime. Wouldn't want Franklin here to have to work late cleaning the squad car. The hunting accident dialogue allows you to avoid the cops completely on Monday because you don't trust cops.
Makes sense.
Yeah, that does make sense.
We're only a few minutes away now. Y'all had better keep it together until then.
Soon the rumble of gravel beneath the tires gives way to uneven pavement, and the car comes to a stop in front of a small cottage.
You two stay out of trouble. We'll see. We'll have this all sorted out in the morning. Just get a good night's sleep.
I'd like to say, as much as I hate these two, because of how useless they are, Sheriff Hugby is so funny.
He is funny.
Just this like adorable, dopey old man.
Yes.
He is not a good sheriff.
No. And you, whatever your name was.
I'm not sure how.
Bug.
I'm not sure how you missed it was Mantis. It's a very unusual name. I favorite Fox Muller. really tempted to say Fox
You
Mulder.
should say Fox Mulder. Sure. You're in town for the funeral? Good. Don't go leaving before then. I imagine we'll need to ask you a few questions about everything you've seen tonight. Stella, keep an eye on her for us. Make sure she doesn't get into any more trouble.
Not gonna lie, I wouldn't trust these cops either. Yeah. They are not trustworthy, and that's before considering... that's just considering their personalities, not their profession.
Yes. Y'all have a good night now. I'm being sincere.
Bye-bye, Gretchy, and you'll have a lovely evening. If any bugaboos give you trouble, you know who to get in touch.
We'll know never to call you.
Stella's face. Yeah, I don't think that went well either.
No.
We're back in town, away from the woods, with no one but Stella in sight.
Holy shit.
Why on earth did you want to walk home? Keep an eye on me, are they for real? Can't say I'm surprised. Hope you don't mind me asking. Why on earth did you want to walk home? Like, I gather from Gretchen you don't like cars. But like, you know.
Oh, sorry. That's a fair question. I've had some bad experiences with cars. I don't know how to drive them. And I don't like getting into them unless it's literally a question of life and death. Which I guess tonight was. Sorry if I weirded you out. God, what a night.
Seemed a little blasé about everything. Can't say I'm surprised. I mean, I can't say I'm surprised. Classic cops, just taking the easy way out instead of opening their eyes.
I can't believe they're waiting until morning to even start looking for him. Who knows what those things are doing to his body right now? And implying that you're a suspect, even after we showed them all that footage? Even after we found that nest? It's okay, I'm not gonna let anything bad happen to you. Nor will I, though I have little understanding of police work. I was there. I filmed the whole thing. At the very least, it'll never hold up in court. And it won't get to that point either, because we're going to do a little investigating of our own. We've got to find out more about those things. If we can get clearer footage, or better yet, trap one of them, there's no way they can blame you for what happened.
You'd be surprised what, nonsense cops can pull out.
Their ass?
I love interacting with others about Scarlet Hollow, especially since the new update dropped this March. Yes!
Yes, I've been so excited about this update.
I was really excited to get back to play the game because of the update. I was just like... Because, like, you now have, like, the option to just not go with, like, Stella.
Yes,
like,
that's one route now.
But I'm like... I'm not gonna not go with Stella.
Not for
I love
this
Stella. She's too cool.
Stella. I do wonder what happens if you don't go with her, though.
Yeah.
Like what transpires.
Yeah.
I'll have to do a run in which
like,
I find
what's
out.
gonna happen, like, you know, obviously, like, you presumably then don't have, like, the choice between Gretchen and Duke.
Do you have a new choice, or did you lock
choice?
yourself out of that?
Do you end up, like, passing by, like, in, like, you know, the evening and then getting roped back into it for the choice?
That might be interesting. I'd be curious what Black Tabby cooked up for that.
Yeah.
The library doesn't open for a while, but I've read every book on cryptids they have and never came across anything like this. There is someone in town who might have some useful information. My friend's mom. Her place isn't far. We should head over now before it gets any later.
Let's keep this nightmare going.
Do.
You can talk to your friends about going to bed. Do you think checking in on Tabitha will have us, like, call her or, like, try and walk towards, walk towards the mansion?
It's a good question. I feel like you can, you decide to leave. You can decide to leave to go back home towards the end, but I don't know if there's an option to do it earlier. You could try putting down a save, essentially, just in case, and then, if that's not the route you want to take, backpedal.
Not being with Stella is amazing as well. You need to try it. Oh, definitely going to have to see what that's like. Do you want me to answer whether you still make the episode 1 choice?
What do you think?
What do you think, me
Mantis?
Personally, I am okay with learning that.
I'm okay with learning it.
Then, yeah, let us know.
Yeah.
Probably check in with Tabby. Friend's place on the way back, and stopping by shouldn't take long. You sure you don't want to stop in first? Okay. Do I head up that mountain road by myself after everything that's happened tonight? Sigh in resignation. When you put it like that, sure, let's do it.
Awesome. Let's go. I'm glad you're sticking it out with us. It's so nice to have an extra companion. I went back to British, I think.
Oh, it's fine.
I hope she's still awake. There's something foul creeping up behind us.
Mantis.
Jesus.
Hey, buddy.
Hey.
You're looking still horrible.
Not great. You're not looking great.
That was great as you were last time I saw you. Yes, you still have to, but Black Tabby Games being the goat they are made it transition amazingly. Ooh. That's exciting. And they're so good at writing.
They're so good. I could openly weep.
Stella turned to see a shadowy figure staring at you from across the street. You didn't hear it approach. Welcome home.
The judging civil stare.
Before you can respond, the door behind you swings open and an older woman stands in the entryway.
Go home, Wayne. I can't help you tonight.
You look back and the figure is already gone, disappeared into the shadows of the night.
I'm sorry about that, Stella. Some people just can't be helped. What brings you out here so late?
Also, I need Wayne to die.
Kitty face. There's a lot of people who really like Wayne. I'm not one of them either.
I have strongly mixed feelings about Wayne. I don't like Wayne. He scares me. On the other hand, I do believe that he is somehow trying to help. Or at the very least that he believes he's helping. Mm-hmm. I wish he'd stop helping me, though.
Stop helping someone. Please stop. And who's this? Hi, Miss, Orson? I have never had to say that out loud. Now I have to figure out how you pronounce that. Forsyth? Probably Forsyth. This is Mantis. Is it okay if we come in?
I just don't F with stalkers.
No, real.
Yeah.
No, real. For real.
I think, like, what cemented my, like, I do not want Wayne around me was him being in your room.
Yeah, that was, oh.
No.
Ah, gave me the creeps. Of course. You're in luck. I just put the water up for some hibiscus tea.
I just remembered the tea that you get later.
Yes.
Oh, the tea.
And for goodness sake, you can call me Sybil. You're an adult now, after all. Welcome to my little nook. It's a lovely little nook. This place has the loveliest aromas.
I'm very sorry, Mots, that you have now 3 characters to voice.
Yes.
All in one room.
It's okay. It's nice to finally meet you, Mantis. I'm so sorry to hear about your mother. Vivian was such a lovely soul. She's been sorely missed in the holler, and now poor Pearl Ann is gone as well. Do let me know if there's anything you need while you're in town.
Don't drink Sybil's tea. It was not pleasant the first time I drank it. I think I may choose to not drink it this time.
It's the street smarts. The street smarts kick in. Do let me know if there's anything you need. Would you like to offer her your boiled peanuts? Tradition. I love the adjusting glasses.
Hold out your bag of peanuts as a gift to Sybil. She offered you and Stella tea after all, and it's only polite to offer something in return.
Oh my! Thank you for the kind offer, dear, but I'm afraid it's far too late for me to have something so salty and drippy.
How is it still wet? Unless you have mystical, don't drink it. Interesting.
Oh, I don't know if I think I may have not drank in it when I was doing the mystical run. Fuck!
That's hilarious.
Whoopsie! That's hilarious.
So, can we talk about the man that was covered in blood? Or should we just pretend he wasn't there?
Just a very sick man. You have no need to be worried about. I'm sure that's the last time you'll ever see him.
Sure. How'd you know my mom died?
Oh, Pearl Ann was a chatty woman. Not much went on that I didn't get an earful of. Bless her heart.
You knew her.
Of course, dear. She was a good friend of mine for many years. She was a lovely woman. You should come by sometime. I can delight you with some unsavory tales of her youth.
But Pearl Ann, I have to pass on your condolences to me. I have no feelings about the woman.
That's fair, child. But it seemed like the right thing to do.
So Duke's dead.
Yes, I suppose pleasantries can wait for another time. What's you got here so late? You seem troubled. You know about weird stuff, right? Unexplainable stuff? Go on. Duke was killed tonight by something in the woods. Oh, my lord. Have you contacted the police? Yes, and they didn't take it very seriously. They're not even looking for the body until tomorrow. Those things are out there. I don't even know how to describe them. Here, I can show you. She pulls out the memory card from her sleeve and pops it into her phone. This must have been why she was so quick to hand over her camera. I wasn't about to just let the police get a hold of this. At least not before we had a chance to make a copy.
Smooth. Cops are gonna be mad when they find out you kept that. Can't believe you're withholding evidence. Smooth. Cops wouldn't know what to do with that footage anyway. Imagine if they accidentally erased it.
Exactly. I'll give it to them if they ask again. If. But for now, we can examine the footage for ourselves. Oh my, that is a startling thing. I'm just kidding. Where was this? Up the mountain to the northwest. Within the town limits? Yes. I see. Is there a way to make the video bigger and louder if you can?
I'm not sure I want to hear the sounds again, Sybil.
I need to plug the memory card into a computer. I could go back and get mine. Oh, no need. Kanika should still be awake. She can lend us hers. And I'll just let the tea water boil.
If Kanika isn't awake, she's definitely waking up to that water.
Yes. Poor Kanika's probably just like, oh my god, Mom, get the water the tea kettle. Kanika? Are we seeing Kanika? You better come over with Stella. I'm sure she'd be more willing to help a friend than her nosy mother.
Powerful build and street smart allows for some interesting dialogue. With Sybil on Tuesday.
Ooh.
Interesting.
That's interesting. Kanika, come out. We could use some help.
What, Mom? Oh, hey, Stella. And Gretchen, who's a good potato.
She's the best potato.
Kanika's such a sweetheart. She
is. I love her so much. I love every character, to be fair, but still.
Except Wayne.
Except Wayne. Wayne might be the one I don't have as much a soft spot for. And I'm highly suspicious of Sybil, but, you know, I love her as a character.
Sybil's great. I don't trust her, with an inch, but she's great.
Definitely got something going on with her.
And a stranger. What are you doing at my house?
Would you like some boiled peanuts? It doesn't matter how many times I see the boiled peanuts. It makes me laugh every time.
Yeah.
Look how tired Sybil is.
Generosity is the best way to make new friends. No.
Tabitha's cousin. And her boiled peanuts.
Oh. Great.
Sweetie, we were wondering if we could borrow your laptop, and Stella and her friend have a video to show us.
It's pretty horrible, though, so, you know.
I apologize for waking you up in the middle of the night to look at this. It's really important, Kanika.
Okay. My room's a mess. I'll just bring it out here.
Heads up, Kanika, this is graphic. Duke got killed out in the woods tonight. It's on the recording.
I think everyone's suspicious of Sybil, even those who love Sybil as a character. Might be because she's a planned romance option in the future?
Oh, that's interesting. Alright, I didn't know that. That's fun. Good to know we're not alone. I mean, like, it makes sense. Like...
I mean, like... How can you not be a little suspicious of her when, like, you get certain dialogue options that, I mean, in context, make things a lot more suspicious? Like,
but it's not everyone. My initial run, I didn't suspect Sybil at all.
Yeah.
But after that, replaying it and then doing different things.
Like, okay, but man, the fact that, like, in chapter 4, like, she just sort of tells me, she told me to leave, and I just immediately
You were compelled
left.
to leave, yeah. Or you seemingly were, yeah.
It's like, oh no, oh no. Sounds washes over the room as the video plays. Stella? The hell is this?
This is far beyond my ability to contribute. I'll leave the thinking to you humans. I'm sorry either of you had to see this, but Mantis and I have no idea how to make heads or tails of it.
Stella, are you okay?
I'm fine, really. I'm okay.
She's lying.
She said, like a liar.
Well, I'm not fine.
Well, I'm not.
Yeah, remain silent. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh no, streaming problems?
Yes.
Oh no!
Why are you spinning?
The spinning! The spinning! Is everything okay?
It has plenty of bytes. It says excellent connection, and yet it's spin. Weird.
Let me see. Well, I mean, it seems to be doing
An
okay
error
on that.
has occurred.
An error has.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh no. I'll give a check to see how it's doing.
Yeah.
I gotta go get my headphones though. Be right back if anyone can still hear this.
Hi, Auntie, I love you.
I can still hear it.
Yeah.
It's just doing this screen. It's just giving you a weird error message.
Okay. So.
Should we
To
just keep
explain
going?
what I am seeing, like, it seems that the stream is still functioning.
Yes.
However, the little mini screen that YouTube tells me that the stream is functioning, it's currently gone blank and saying that there's an error message.
It seems like OBS is maybe being trouble, but like the stream itself is not having any
OBS
issues.
is being fine. This is.
Oh, is that YouTube? Oh, it's
YouTube.
YouTube who's saying it, not OBS.
Yeah.
Well, YouTube clearly doesn't know what it's talking about then.
Okay. Oh.
Archer Wolf can hear us.
That's good.
And when I checked, it was doing fine. It was running like normal. So I think we'll just keep going. If anything happens, let us know.
Yes.
YouTube's saying there's an error, but if like it's fine, then it's fine.
Yeah. Poor Duke. Poor Bo. Has anyone told him yet?
We talked to the police. I hope they told Bo, but Earl and Deputy Franklin didn't seem to be much in a hurry to do anything except bowling. I can call him later tonight. But for now, we have something far more serious to discuss.
Yeah, those things are still out there. Ditchlings are still out there as long as they are. More people are in danger.
So very true. But not for the reasons you think. My grandmother used to talk about these pale creatures called ditchlings. She always said that they were a terrible omen, a sign of suffering to come.
Mom, come on. Whoever's doing this is serious. Stop scaring Stella and Mantis with this... Talipo crap? I have not,
Had to say that
out loud.
Nor have I heard it said out loud, but...
Also, Wayne is a romance option too, because Wayne only gets feelings for you after you flirt with him.
Yes, I did know Wayne was a romance option. And a lot of people really like his romance option.
Really?
Yes. I have not followed down it to see what this quote-unquote fuss is about, but mostly that's because I haven't really romanced many people. I romanced Stella.
Yeah.
And then I was introduced to Stabby.
Yes.
But I haven't done a romance since then. And I don't know, just no. For me personally, no.
For my first playthrough, I'd initially was just like, oh, Kanika's cool. I think I'll romance Kanika.
Yes, you
and
did
then,
try to romance Kanika.
I got distracted hanging out with, Tabby.
Yes, you kind of missed out on the romance with Kanika.
Which is just the funniest thing.
It's very hard to get both of those two, to get on both of their good sides. And, romance Kanika and also hang out with Tabby is very hard, if not almost impossible.
Yeah. It was really funny.
It was very funny to watch you try. Kanika, sweetie, let your mother talk. She always said they never hurt people, despite that grisly scene in the woods. But Duke is dead, so maybe scratch that off. Then if these are ditchlings, his death was an accident, or my grandmother was wrong. And she was very rarely wrong.
I mean, have we considered that Duke did have a loaded shotgun? I'm just saying, it's not particularly difficult for a shotgun to go off.
I mean, yes, and in the original cut, you can see how it would have happened. But still, I kind of would blame the ditchlings, personally, me. Over it being, it was an accident, but the ditchlings also are attacking, and they're what caused that to happen. So I would blame it on the ditchlings rather than it being an unfortunate accident.
I understand.
Yeah. Just as birds flock before a storm, the ditchlings congregate where tragedy is soon to fall. So, probably a problem. To see so many in one place.
There were quite a lot. Sybil holds her silence. Jesus, Mom, haven't they been through enough already?
It's okay, Kanika. This is helpful.
Is it? Is it still?
It's very helpful.
I don't know if it is.
Have faith, Kanika. This is...
Stella's romance is amazing, especially if you can be friends with Tabitha too, because Tabitha doesn't care if you date Stella. She even gives you two alone time together.
She does. I had pretty good standing with with Tabby when, I didn't have perfect standing, but I had pretty good standing with, Tabby when I romanced Stella. It was very cute.
That's cool.
Yeah. You saw the nest. What were those growths?
The ditchlings were here for Duke. They almost called them gardeners, not ditchlings. All of the infected animals we met felt like they were going insane. I mean, I'm gonna say, the gardeners thing. They almost called them gardeners, not ditchlings. What?
The most tired Kanika. What? That's upsettingly morbid.
That being said, it kind of reflects what they're doing, doesn't it? Did you see all those open wounds at that spiraled nest? It's like they were incubating in the local wildlife. There weren't any growths there, so maybe they're looking for some sort of parasitic larval stage? Like really big, doughy wasps.
Oh dear, I nearly forgotten about the tea I put on. Let me fix you up a couple cups. Help soothe your nerves. I don't know, it's getting late, and I should let Mantis get some rest. She's very concerned about her cousin Tabby. I ran her ragged today with all the hiking and running through the woods in terror and screaming and, you know.
Yeah. Let this miserable night finally end. Have you guys done Mystical and Talk to Animals together?
Yes, that was my first playthrough, was Mystical Talk to Animals.
Yes. I've only seen little, like, snippets
You saw little bits
of that.
Yeah. You actually did your playthrough very blind, because you only saw a little bit of my initial playthrough. But yeah, I love Mystical Talk to Animals. It's a good combination.
Yeah. And, like, it was really funny to go into the game, like, basically blind and have Mots just sort of lean over my shoulder.
Yes. I go, ooh, you made that choice, I see.
Make mild commentary.
Mild, sometimes ominous commentary.
Sometimes.
Many, much ominous. Never spoilery, but ominous.
I'm gonna go with, I'm ready to pass out. It's nice meeting you, though. Thanks for the help, Sybil. It's nice to meet you, Kanika. Sorry I had to be under such weird circumstances. Hopefully the next time we meet will be a little less terrifying.
We should all hang out this week, Kanika. Maybe we can even get Reese to chill with us.
Are you romancing in this playthrough?
That's a great question.
Oh.
It's up to you.
I don't know. Maybe I should try to do a romance this playthrough. Got, like, many options, because obviously you've seen Stella.
I've seen Stella.
I did not see any
You didn't see anybody.
Options. I only got to see Stella and Tabby makeup.
Yes. The Stabby makeup.
Yes.
I love that chip name. It's great. It's a great chip name.
I could try to go for a romance. That might be fun.
Yeah. You always try to do Kanika since you weren't able
Try
to.
Kanika again.
And obviously there are other options too. There's Reese, there's Wayne.
There's Avery.
Oh fuck, Avery! Avery
Avery's
would be cool. Avery would be cool.
If not cousin bonding time, 100%.
Yes.
Cousin bonding time was so fun, though.
That was so good. I was so good.
I suppose I have some time to think about that, since...
The cook, you know.
Yeah.
Think about it. If you're gonna do another playthrough live, do powerful build hot. I think we have to.
Yes.
I think we have to.
That might be a requirement.
Let me get you something house-made. Get you some of my house-made peppermint tea to go. It really does wonders to soothe the soul.
Bye, Stella. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Call me if you need to talk.
Thanks, Kanika. I'll see you.
Bye, Mantis. I don't have much to say to you, just met.
Yes. It's excellent iced or warm. Although with the nights getting chillier, warm will probably be the best. Helps wake up the bones. Be careful out there, both of you.
Sybil turns and closes the door behind her.
What an unfortunately short visit. I fucking can't keep the Gretchen voice ever to be consistent within itself. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine, dearie. Alrighty, let's call it a night. Mind walking me back home? I really don't want to be alone tonight. And we're here. You're welcome to stay the night if you want.
I head back for Tabitha as a conniption. I head back and check on Tabitha. I need some time alone. Yeah, sleepover. Thanks, I'm terrified to be alone. Thanks, I'm terrified of seeing Tabitha.
Both options, staying over is really fun. Going back to talk to Tabitha is good too. Like, of course, because Tabby, like, you know, will appreciate seeing you because she's fucking stressed. They're both great.
I'm gonna go check on Tabby.
I'm fine with doing no romance this playthrough because I love 100% cousin bonding time without hot. Cousin bonding. Peak.
Yes.
Peak. That's sweet of you. Are you sure you're okay heading back up that mountain alone?
More terrified of Tabitha.
I'm more
Things in the woods.
I think Tabitha is more dangerous than the ditchlings.
More terrified of Tabby than those things. I'm pretty sure that if I got grabbed by one of them, Tabby might exterminate, like the whole nest.
She probably would. She'd come in with a torch. Torch the whole place. Yeah, Tabby can be really intimidating. Well, I won't stop you if you really want to go back. Here's my number. Call me when you get there, okay? And good luck.
Good luck, not just from the, ditchlings and the going up the giant hill in the dark, but also Tabby.
Yes.
Scribbles her number on a piece of paper before handing it to you.
I'll see you tomorrow?
If I survive, yeah. I love hot because I love either being friends with everyone easy or romance someone easier.
I bet.
Yeah. Definitely, if we're gonna do like a hot run, definitely should do a romance run then.
I agree. Yeah, pick somebody. But I get that. It's like in some of the older RPG games, because now I think it's more easier to get. But in some of the older ones, you could optionally put points into essentially a persuade thing, and it was always the best thing to do. Like, you should never not do that.
Yes.
Because it helps you regardless of anything. It's very similar in that regard. It's like, you might as well.
Also, powerful build and hot allows you to prevent 2 tragedies in the current episodes.
Yes.
Yes.
1 and 4.
1 and 4, with Keen Eye and Book Smart for 2 and 3.
Yeah. I do wonder what will happen in the coming episodes.
Yes.
That'll be interesting.
Which trait's going to help you for Chapter 5? I'm betting on talk to animals.
You really think so?
I think it's going to be talk to animals.
It's entirely possible. Do you think the church is going to be Chapter 5?
I think the church is going to be Chapter 5.
I know we're going to the Forbidden Wing in Chapter 5. I'm pretty sure Black Tabby teased that.
Oh, no, we're going to the Forbidden Wing.
I'm pretty sure they teased that. But I feel like the church could also be in Chapter 5. They're not afraid to layer shit.
Yeah. I mean, if it's the Forbidden Wing, Street Smart might come up then.
That's true. We'll find out when it comes out. Yeah, we are. Stay safe, buddy. Good luck, Mantis. Oh god, what was that voice? Oh no. That was like some Mickey Mouse sounding old woman.
I bet Street Smart will be episode 5's trait save.
That'd be entirely possible.
I've only got
Put bets down, Street Smart,
Yeah.
talk to.
We've only got 3 traits left.
Yeah.
Right?
I think.
Talk to animals, Street Smart, Mystic.
Is there anyone we're missing? Is there
No,
a
I-
lonely one looking at us?
I
like,
believe
why
there's
we
7
should-
traits in 7 days.
Yeah, no, I think you're right. It might be Street Smart, because I'm pretty sure they teased the Forbidden Wing was going to be Chapter 5, but I don't know if, like, that's the entirety of Chapter 5 or only a little bit.
I know Chapter 5's long.
Yep!
Begin the long hike back to the Scarlet Estate alone.
Doesn't it look lovely?
Well, stop. I'm trying to remember if it was, like, is this chapter with Keen Eye or one of the future chapters that you see ditchlings?
Oh, it's this chapter, I think. Well, no, you do see them in future chapters, like,
Yeah.
peeking out of the woods.
Your salvation in sight. You make a mad dash to the door. The light's on. You know that means Tabby's up.
You open the door, Tabby turns on light on couch with her fucking, like, ice cream.
Yes. 7 days, 7 episodes, 1 trait can prevent an episode tragedy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really like that. Who played Tabby? It was you, right?
Yeah, I think so. Oh, thank God you're back. Where the hell have you been?
So upset. She's so upset.
Someone playing the piano in the sealed off wing of the estate.
Yeah, that's what you should open with.
I called you back as soon as I had reception. I don't care, you gave me a heart attack. Oh yeah, that's talking about Wayne, isn't it?
Yeah, it's about Wayne.
Watched a man die tonight. Hi, Tabby.
Hi, Tabby.
Don't mention the piano.
It's probably smart.
Yeah, no.
Like, she's probably gonna be mad at you going into a place called the Forbidden Wing when she explicitly told you not to. That being a kind of violation of her trust.
Yeah. Definitely not gonna mention the piano. Went through all the trouble of relocking the, Forbidden Wing. Definitely shouldn't mention that we were in there. Was this miner outside the general store tonight who called me out by name and everything? Wayne, scared the S out of me. Do you know what's going on there? It's a mining town, of course. There are miners walking around at night. And of course people know who you are. We don't get a lot of visitors in these parts. And we're not going to mention...
We're not gonna mention that. So...
I saw horrible things tonight.
It wasn't fun, Tabby.
Went to the woods with this girl I met to find some cryptids, and a lot of really terrible things happened.
You can tell from the squint of her eyes, she immediately knows who you're talking about.
Yeah. Ah, so you met Stella then. That explains everything, and she's gotten you all worked up. I'm going to bed. I'll see you tomorrow.
She's like, Stella, no need to explain.
Tabby Duke's dead. Tabby, come back.
Tabby, wait!
You don't want to hang... It's like midnight.
We can hang out at midnight.
Oh, apothecary. That's such a cute date idea. Like, how I want to say, wait, don't you want to hang out? Mantis Riz. Mantis Riz. Mantis. Still all hyped up on adrenaline from tonight. Love to just hang out for a little while, cool down a bit. No, I'm not gonna hang out with you. It's late. I'm tired. I'm going to bed. Don't do anything stupid while I'm asleep. Just go to your room and sleep.
Don't fall through the floorboards. Don't go wandering off. Just go to bed.
Also in episode 2, when you're questioning the miners, you'll be presented with 2 Street Smart exclusive pathways. You'll know it when you see them.
Ooh, that'll be fun.
Exciting. As you collapse onto your mattress, you remember that Stella asked you to call her.
You should call her.
Hey Stella, I remarkably made it home alive.
Hey, how are you?
Sounds a little different, a warble in her throat.
Did you make it back all right?
I died, actually.
Great, wonderful, no notes. This is my ghost.
Yeah, how are you? Are you okay?
Totally fine. I mean, as fine as I could be, I guess. You don't have to worry about me. Go get some Z's, okay? I'll see you tomorrow.
From the relative safety of this uncomfortable bed, the events of the past evening seem like something that happened to someone else. You can still clearly picture the terror you felt in those moments, but now you're safe. You're warm. And you've got a possum in your dresser. Eventually the sun will rise, chase away the monsters, make them seem like nothing but bad dreams. Maybe tomorrow, if you're lucky, you'll wake up in the normal world and have a boring week in the mountains with your sour-faced cousin. If only.
If only. Nothing bad ever happened afterward.
It's a nice thought, but deep down you can't help but worry that things will only get worse.
What made you think that? The omens? The dead animal garden? I love these.
Yes. Very nice to see little animations, get little teases of all of the stuff coming up.
Yeah, and now you kind of
now I have context.
You have a little bit of context as to yeah,
all the things.
Mm-hmm.
So, whole.
Yes.
The animations are incredible. They are.
I love every time you finish a chapter and you get this just incredible atmospheric animation.
Yeah.
And they just kind of gently tease,
Yes.
what's going on.
And like, you gotta let it play out.
Mm-hmm.
So many locks. Unfathomable amount of locks.
Well-earned title sequence drop.
Yes.
After that chapter. End of episode 1. Episode 2 awaits.
Yeah. If you'd like to continue with this world state, save your game now. The music is so good.
I'll hum this music to myself sometimes. It's so good.
Yeah. I'd like to see a recap of episode 1 before you start episode 2.
Actually, Apothecary just got here.
Yeah.
Maybe we should recap episode 1.
I mean, I also love watching the recaps anyway, so... The funeral of Perlan Scarlet, your cousin's mother, and your aunt seemed like something you shouldn't ignore, even considering your own late mother's rocky relationship with that side of the family. Welcome to our family's humble estate. Fortunately, due to the current state of the house, only a few rooms will be safely accessible during your stay. Who doesn't love the music? Yes. I wouldn't go wandering anywhere else if you value your limbs. The floors have been known to give out.
Afraid! Afraid.
Afraid. It's really funny having talked to animals, so that's just the recap for Dustin.
Yes.
As locks fall, the doors moan open, revealing the entrance to what once must have been an incredibly lavish ballroom. Tabitha's your cousin? Yes.
Tabby's your cousin, yeah.
Love reading the recap with an echo at the end of the sentence. Faintly in the distance, you can hear the quiet notes of an old piano playing from another room.
So, what do you say? You want to tag along? Hold the camera for me while I narrate against a darkening sky, that sort of thing?
You'll eat those words when I come carrying... You'll eat those words when I come carrying a mountain lion corpse out of those woods at dawn.
A single deer remains behind, staring down the beam of Stella's flashlight while Gretchen whines and pulls on her harness.
Mott's is in this game? The opossum? Sorry, Mopossum?
The Mopossum! Yes!
Mopossum affectionate.
Mopossum affectionate!
Can you hear the sweet whispers of new growth? I wish to hear less of the sweet whispers of new growth.
Duke grapples with the thing as it grabs at his shotgun, pushing the barrel out of the way as it grasps for Birdie with an oddly jointed limbs, while Stella stares in shocked silence as if paused watching the other creature attempt to wrestle Gretchen into the darkness, her desperate cries going unheeded. You dive for Gretchen, attempting to snatch her away from the thing's misshapen hands. Oh, Mantis, my hero! You managed... Yeah, sorry. Good.
You managed to grab her. The creature isn't deterred. It rears back on its hind legs, its mouth opening, whispered tones sliding out alongside something sharp and unnatural.
But then there is this deafening blast of Duke's shotgun, and suddenly it's gone.
Love the new parasite-infested animal dialogue?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Oh my god, what do we do?
We decided to call the police. It was a poor decision.
That was a mistake. It was a mistake. Stella, keep an eye on her for us. Make sure she doesn't get into any more trouble.
Welcome home.
My grandmother used to talk about the pale creatures called ditchlings. She always said they were a terrible omen, a sign of suffering to come.
Apothecary says, like, really though, what does that tongue do? I believe it implants parasitic eggs and or larvae into into the body.
I'm not sure it's worth it, Apothecary.
Doesn't do good. Yes. From the relative safety of your cousin's uncomfortable guest bed, the events of the past evening seem like something that happened to someone else, though you can still clearly picture the terror you felt in those moments. For now, you're safe, and you're warm.
Deja vu, we were just there.
Tuesday morning awaits. Open your eyes. The sun has risen, the birds are singing. You're still alive, for now. You're safe. The gaze wanders across the room to the window in the woods beyond. You wonder if the monsters are lurking there right now, just beyond the trees, ready to pounce as soon as you leave the crumbling estate.
A familiar unease settles into your gut, tangling into a knot of anxiety, wriggling as the events of last night play in your head.
Okay, listen, I haven't a breeding kink, but some people do. That's all in all pass.
Yeah, no, I'll pass on that one.
I think most of us can agree on passing on that.
You can't help but remember Duke slumped against a tree, pieces of him scattered across the clearing. You're not sure if you'll ever feel okay again after what you've seen, but you can't stay in bed forever.
Hunger pulls you from the clammy depths of the mattress.
Note you can refresh yourself on the events of previous days using your journal icon from the quick menu. Ta-da! Journal.
Yeah. Yeah, I passed. Took some boiled peanuts, met Dustin.
I love that that's a major decision, is that you took boiled peanuts from a stranger.
Yes.
Met Dustin the opossum.
Snuck into the Forbidden Wings, went cryptid hunting with Stella! Exclamation point.
Because Stella's the
It's
best.
the only one. Exclamation point. Witnessed Duke die in the woods. Called the police.
Met Kanika.
Learned about ditchlings.
Yes.
Returned to my cousin's estate before going to bed. Well, I mean, we should check on Dustin.
Oh, what a cutie.
Good, he's still here.
Human is back.
I see you have a bread now.
Dustin likes bread.
Morning, Dustin. How are you today?
Dustin feel good. Had productive night. You see bread?
I see you have a bread now.
Yes, Dustin found a bread. Dustin also ate a bug last night. It was a good night for Dustin.
Have you met Frou Frou?
Monster.
True. Can I talk to you about something horrible that happened last night?
Human can always talk to Dustin. What happened?
This is my emotional support opossum.
This is emotional support opossum.
I watched a man die. The woods are full of big scary monsters. The woods are full of monsters and I can't go home. The woods are full of big scary monsters.
Dustin understand. The world is full of big scaries. When Dustin's scared, Dustin pretend to be dead. Good advice for human, maybe.
I don't think that's a good idea, Dustin.
You should pretend to be dead. They won't hurt you.
Can I have my clothes back?
Dustin clothes now. No give back. Dustin bite if try to take.
Emotional support opossums.
Yes.
If I ask nicely, though.
Dustin bite. Dustin have big teeth.
Can I trade them for a sandwich? Pat the Dustin.
I wish we could pat the Dustin. I don't think we can.
Okay. If I reach for the clothes, he's going to
He's
play
gonna
possum.
bite.
Oh, is he gonna bite me?
Oh, I guess I've never tried, but I feel like he's gonna bite you.
Dustin is so Mott's core.
Dustin is what's going.
You're close. You won't be missed by some pint-sized marsupial.
Oh, he doesn't. He pretends to be dead. He's like,
Leave him to his theatrics and close the drawer.
Okay, Dustin, I'll see you later. Okay, I needed my clothes. I'm sorry.
Okay, gotta go check on the creepy doll. Great, the doll didn't move during the night. Maybe it isn't haunted after all, though after everything you went through yesterday, it's hardly a consolation.
Dustin doesn't bite you. Yeah, I didn't know that. I thought for sure, because I never tried to take the clothes from him. Oh my gosh, Mott's is so Dustin core. Yes.
Creep towards the window, careful not to be seen by whatever might be lurking in the garden.
Okay.
There was something lurking in the garden I didn't...
Hi.
Second, you thought you saw movement. Could have been an animal, it could have been something else. Wherever it is, it's gone now.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's
Probably
fine.
not Wayne.
No, it's
Surely he won't break in.
the stalker. What? No.
You'll head out there and investigate after you finished waking up. Text Stella. Probably a good idea to check in with your new friend. Can't imagine she's holding up very well.
Send a picture of a tired cat you found on the internet.
Burn it.
Alright. He sent a meme! It might take her a minute to get back to you. In the meantime, it's time for breakfast. And by breakfast, I mean a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Hi,
Back in the kitchen, Frou-Frou eyes you from her favorite spot on the counter.
Her pupils dilate and her tail twitches. Do you want to attempt Frou-Frou? Do you think you can do a French accent? I've been so terrible
no.
at them.
Definitely can't do a better French accent, but I can certainly do a fake French accent.
A faux French, so to speak.
Cool it. I see you are still here. How unfortunate.
I still think your fake French accent's better than my fake French accent.
Excuse me, ma'am, may I pet you?
May I pet you?
I believe we have been over this. That filthy pair of hands will not befoul my fur. Channel your inner Quebecer. I've never been to Quebec.
That's just north of us. Okay, it's just north of us and then just north of us again, because Michigan is just
yes. Gretchen sends her regards. Oh.
You want to attempt to butcher some actual French?
Yes, C'est célèbre with troubadour.
At least that sounded somewhat coherent.
That creature has not yet returned to whatever vile pit of hell it crawled from. Mede, truly ours is not a kind god. Hey. Stop talking to my cat.
Stop talking to my cat!
Did you know the police called me this morning? You were only here one day before I had a run with the cops. She's in the woods by monsters and you're worried about cops. Monsters in the woods, we need to leave. Can I say trouble follows me wherever I go? That's why street smart is goated. You don't ever go with cops. Yeah. Say anything about Duke? Chased through the woods by monsters and you're worried about cops.
What do you want to say?
I think I go with monsters.
Monsters.
Yeah, I'm worried about the cops. I'm busy and I don't like talking to them.
She's a coal mine owner. Of course she doesn't want to talk to the cops.
Just common sense at this point. I'm not white nor rich.
Not valid.
Very valid.
Incredibly valid. A-cab.
Yeah. They say anything about Duke? Did they find the body? Body? Didn't say anything about a body, but apparently he never went home last night. They had quite a few questions about you, Mantis. Before you ask, don't worry, I told them that you're an upstanding citizen. Thanks for having my back, Tabby. Exactly, I don't want to talk to cops either. A cab assigned cop at birth.
Yeah.
Sure, what else is family for?
Tabby the smile, no.
So, what's up with you and Stella? We just have a history, that's all. I don't need to explain myself to you. Do you want to say I'm sorry or do you want to offer to help out? Try offering to help out.
Yeah.
Anything I can do to help out? She's almost certainly going to say stay out of trouble.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, there you go.
There it is.
You can stay out of trouble while I do my job. Oh, I want you home by sunset. I don't want to hear complaints. Just do what I ask and we won't have any more problems. I have to confess, y'all, I may have signed a cop at birth. I'm getting gender change surgery this weekend, though, to become a decent human being.
Oh, my heart goes out to you.
Same. God, you're gonna love the powerful build plus hot playthrough, I can tell. Tabitha takes a few steps towards the door. Sunset. Your cousin huffily exits the kitchen. Her footsteps fade down the hall, ending in the characteristic creak, then slam of the front door as it opens and closes behind her. Once again, you are the only human in the estate. I mean, we don't know what the hell's playing the piano. It might be a ghost. I hope it's a ghost. I don't want it to be a, you know... I'm not sure if I want it to be another human, given the state of Wayne. Apothecary sending much love where I'm trying to be in life. Thank you, y'all's love and support. It seems you make a habit of bad first impressions, non? The cat chuckles mockingly.
Oh, Stella's texted you back.
I love it's the same cat, but reversed.
I hope you're holding up okay, or as good as you can with all the stuff we saw last night. I was up most of the night on the Cryptid forums. No real answers yet. I'm at the library now if you want to join. I have scones.
Oh, scones. Scones, say no more. Scones? I do love me a scone.
Scones, you say?
And that's that. Time to start your day. You make things up to your cousin Screw going to town. Try and clean the guest bathroom instead. Interesting. Last thing you need is sucked into more adventures. You're not going to leave the estate. You're going to wherever you're told. Wait for her to get back from work. Gonna poke my head in the garden. Remember the brief glimpse of something you saw from your upstairs window? It's probably just a raccoon, you know? Staying at the estate provides some great dialogue moments. Interesting. At the very least, you don't see anything now. Oh, hell no. No forcing you to choose, by the way. Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what I'm gonna want to do at the moment. I'm gonna further into the garden, try to pinpoint the spot where that thing had been lurking. The garden is peaceful but undeniably eerie. Here more than anywhere else, you're surrounded by the ghost of what this place used to be. Greenhouse sits in the midst of the overwhelming greenery, unreachable from years of neglect. Statues reach out from within seas of weeds, as if begging to be rescued.
Most strikingly, behind a pair of rusted metal gates at the very peak of the mountain sits a graveyard. You can just make out a few headstones, the Scarlet name carved deep and proud onto their faces. You notice what a good view someone would have of your window if they stood where you're standing right now.
Yeah, it would be a pretty darn good view. Oh.
You crouch down, pushing aside the greenery to examine the soft earth. A boot print. A big boot print, and what looks like some kind of viscera.
If I recall, correctly, I actually didn't go out into the garden first.
Yeah.
I had made a PB&J and then I think got locked out of going to the garden.
I think so. I think that's what happened when you played it the first time.
Stay home, bed rot, Max. Be that depression-filled girly. Let's turn to the specter from the night before. You snap a quick photo just in case it comes in handy later.
Nice.
Wow. We're really, good at this.
Pretty good at being investigators. Maybe. Not really.
Text this to Stella. Don't text it to Stella. I'm leaning on texting it to Stella.
I say share the horror.
Hey Stella, check this out. Look what I found in the garden across from my window. No way that's Tabitha-sized. And figure out what to do with the rest of your day. I can still make breakfast.
You could still make breakfast.
But scones are later. PB&J is now.
PB&J is now. PB&J is forever. PB&J is all we have.
Okay.
Right, what do you want to do?
Well, now I'm forced to make a decision.
You can no longer stall.
I've run out of time to stall. Love Tabitha. Yeah.
I do too. She's definitely, one of the standouts. And this game has a lot of great characters. I really love them all. But Tabitha has to be one of the standouts.
Yeah.
Probably because she's so complicated.
I'm trying to, decide what I want to do, you know?
If you want to go to town, you can. If you want to stay in, you can. I believe the staying in is definitely new, I think. Pretty sure that wasn't here before. Could be wrong.
I think that's new.
Play it the way you would for your character.
I think I'm going to head to town. I'm really tempted to try and clean the guest bathroom. I wish there was an option to be like, hey, Stella, could you just come over here? Because I'm afraid of going back outside.
Stella, can you just bring the books here? We
You
can
just
sit
bring the
next to
library?
Frou and
If you want to be better friends with Tabby, stay. Better friends with Kanika and Stella, town. Okay.
does that help?
Non-voice night. Yes. I think I'm gonna head to town.
All right. Tabitha isn't here to stop you now. You head outside, back to the mountain path that leads to town. The walk back to town is much less pleasant today than it was yesterday, when you didn't know that the woods were full of monsters and strange men that know your name. You stare anxiously into the dark between the trees, searching for any signs of movement, but the woods are still, at least for now.
Town time.
Town time. The autumn-tinged mountains, sprawling for miles in every direction, now feel like beautiful scenery. Now feel less like beautiful scenery and more like the walls of a cage. Your phone buzzes in your pocket.
It's Taffy saying you better be at home.
Jeez, that's creepy. All the more reason to come to the library. Look who I found at the library. Said she was up all night thinking about that video. Adding you to the group text.
I must depart. Have a good time, y'all. Love the stream. Thanks.
Thanks, Apothecary.
Glad to see you, Apothecary.
Always a delight.
I'm only here because it's quieter than the store, or was, lol. I'm trying to figure out what animal that could be. I don't buy into this Harbinger of Doom stuff.
We know what animals they are. They're ditchlings, and they are harbingers of doom. Doom, Kanika!
Sounds like they're having fun.
Them scones. Send a heart.
Thought I told you I'm out. Dang, I need those scones. I'm gonna mention the scones. Need those scones, VRT. Almost back to town.
That's Avery and Sybil.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. You make it to town in one piece. No creatures jumped out at you. No scary man blocked your path. The sight of other people is comforting, helping you forget that the things you've witnessed, as if they happened to someone else.
Hey, Mantis. We're just talking about you. Stopped by Sybil's to pick up her new tea blend and, well...
You're the biggest thing to come to town since the coal mine. Folks have been absolutely buzzing about you.
You went out with Stella last night, right? Something happened out there? She's barely even waved when she walked by. Oof.
Oof.
I'm traumatized.
I'm traumatized. What do you want to do? You could lie, you could tell Avery the whole truth.
Yeah.
You could quietly cry in the corner because you're traumatized.
Make sure to visit the general store before going to the library. You can use your street smart trait more there.
Ooh.
Oh, interesting.
Ooh.
Oh. How do I want to talk to Avery? I might say Duke had a hunting accident.
Say that.
We bumped into Duke a couple times while we were out there, and he had a hunting accident. Shifty eyes. Subtly shifty eyes. Remember your street smart, very good liar. Whoa, what? Is he okay? He is not.
No. I'm afraid Duke is no longer with us, Avery.
Holy crap, I can't believe this is the first I've heard of it. Has anyone told Bo?
Yes, he's taken it as well as you can imagine. I'll be going up to check on him today, poor lad.
Can't believe you had to see that, Mantis. Tell you what, I'm on break for the next half hour. How about you swing by the diner, when he can fix you up some of Sybil's new blend and try and calm your nerves. And I will not drink it.
It's chaga and lemon balm. It's always helped me on bad days.
If you need to talk about what happened, I'm all ears. Anyway, it's up to you. See you around, Mantis. See you, Sybil.
Take care now, Avery. I love them. I see you're a private person. I can respect that. You never know how someone might respond to hearing the truth about what you've encountered last night. I better get back to it myself. I'm glad I was able to catch you this morning, if only to see how you were holding up.
Do not drink the old lady tea.
Drink the old lady. Please don't hesitate to stop by if I can be of any help.
What aren't you telling us? You're awfully relaxed given everything you told us last night.
I've shared what I know about the ditchlings, and I trust that you, Stella, and Kanika have what it takes to get to the bottom of things. I'm sorry to cut our conversation short, but I've got things that need tending to.
See, Sybil, this is why I find you suspicious.
Stay safe, Mantis, and God bless.
You probably have a bit of time before you need at the library.
You want to swing by that general store?
Swing by the general store or swing by the diner first?
I don't know if you have time to do both. I say general store because apparently there's some street smart stuff you can do there.
Yeah. Your first time seeing the general store in the light of day.
A young man sits at the table by the register, too preoccupied with his phone to care that you stepped in.
For him, your boiled peanuts.
Hello, young man. Would you like these boiled peanuts?
You should leave town. There are monsters in the woods. I'll say hi first, and then I'll offer him the peanuts. Just got in town yesterday.
Yeah, I know. Mom told me.
Want some boiled peanuts?
No, I don't think he does.
You have to get to the mines. Maps are free. Take a map of the town. Mines are a couple miles away. But now you have the power to visit your cousin of your own free will. What's your name? Miles? If I want to buy chips or something, do I talk to you, or...
I guess, yeah, Kanika decided to skip work today, so of course whatever plans I had didn't matter.
Let's take the chips, I don't care. Paying for my chips, would that be stealing? Well, Kanika get mad. Hell yeah, thanks for looking out.
Snag some chips.
Won't Kanika get mad?
Shouldn't have left me in charge while she's off doing whatever.
Kanika cares about running this place right, she can hire someone else and let me live my life. Make most of our money on bulk orders anyway, a bag of chips doesn't make a difference. Free chips though.
Free chip?
Free chips?
Free chip?
Oh yeah, thanks for looking out, man. Salt and vinegar
You are a
chips.
salt and vinegar chip person.
There you go, thanks Miles. It will sustain you in the coming days.
It will sustain you, these salt and vinegar chips.
Really not, like, beating the, like, I am playing as a raccoon.
Not beating the raccoon allegations, no.
Right on. What you doing on your phone?
You got games? Games, you probably haven't heard of them.
Well, see ya, Miles.
Nah. Steal from the general store.
I can visit and bother Tabby.
Oh, I guess you could swing by the diner. Cool.
Yeah. However, this is,
These are,
these are
These
separate,
separate
because
choice.
they are quite a distance from each other.
Yes.
Okay, don't drink the tea. Gotta remember that. Don't drink the tea. Warn the patrons of the danger. Like, like one playthrough I've gotta go and just constantly warn everyone.
When I did my Mystic playthrough, I was constantly talking, like, ominously. Everyone stares at me.
Hey there, stranger. We can exchange words. Whitney siles up with a fresh mug of tea.
Heard you might need this. The answer to 29 is oink, by the way.
What? But the clue is pen sound. How is that a sound a pen makes? Pen like pig pen? Are you kidding me? How was I supposed to guess that?
I don't know why you even bother with those things. They're just gonna frustrate you.
Decided to do it to fill the time? Maybe I should switch to Sudoku. I love how Black Tabby's games give more opportunities in episode 2 to hang out with Tabitha.
Yeah.
It is really nice to have more chances to hang out with Tabby.
Yes.
So, what the hell really happened last night? You can tell me, I won't judge. Do not touch the tea. Do not touch the tea.
Don't touch it.
What if you don't believe me? Not here to judge, I'm here to listen. Could tell them. Or we can, avoid telling them. Maybe on the side of telling them, because, they're on the level, you know?
Yeah. You share everything. Glad to have someone to talk to about the horrors you've witnessed.
Wow, that's some heavy stuff. Wonder Stella seemed distant. Monsters in the woods. And I've lived here long, but I've never heard of anything like that happening around these parts. How exciting. I think about when the cops came in for their morning coffee, they mentioned something about going out to the woods to look for someone. Must have been Duke. Seems so disconnected from it. I figured it couldn't be very serious, but wow. What if the cops are in on it?
I don't think they're competent enough to be in on it. I mean, like, otherwise I would be like, but I don't know about these ones.
Seem weirdly suspicious of me. Yet they saw Stella's footage. They saw what happened out there. It feels like so far all they've done is hound me. Hey, I don't know if they'll help your anxiety, but even if they think you did something, I'm pretty sure they wouldn't bother going after you. Those cops come here every day, and I feel like I know them pretty well by now. And let me tell you, they have no follow-through.
You see, they are dumb, like a pile of rocks.
Can't tell you the number of complaints they've just, dropped after a day or two. And I'll vouch for you if they try anything. You should get out before things get any worse and take me with you. I love the number of I want out options.
The number of get me out of this horror story. I can identify I'm in a horror movie.
Yeah. Moved here from Charlotte, gosh, 3 years ago now? Maybe a little more, I've lost track. Aunt Winnie offered me a place to stay and a job, and who was I to pass up on that sort of generosity? To be honest, still feels like I just moved in. Practically everyone, apart from the Cole folks, grew up in this town. It's like I'm the perpetual new kid. Don't get me wrong, folks here are plenty polite and friendly, but there's a shared history I'll never be a part of.
I'll be back.
Okay.
Do you want me to take your cup or keep it here?
If you could take the cup. Aren't they going to stop after the diner, seeing as my throat is quite sore?
Well, it has been quite a few. If I'm
Yes, we are nearing 3 hours.
wow.
This might be the longest live stream.
Quite a bit. If I'm not back by the time you end it, love you guys. See you.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming.
Folks on the whole have been plenty friendly, but life here's so different from I'm used to. It's hard to explain. I just don't feel like I belong. Exactly. There are worse ways to be, but I'm not sure I'll ever entirely feel like I belong here. Regret moving here? I don't think I have a choice to have second thoughts. I'm not going anywhere without Aunt Winnie, and there's no way she's leaving this place. So why'd you leave Charlotte? If you don't mind me asking. At school, I was having some issues with my folks about my education, which wasn't great, especially since I was still stuck under their roof. I'll be here next Scarlet Hollow stream. Thank you, that's awesome. My aunt heard about, she offered me a job and a place to stay, and the rest is history. Well, currently Scarlet Hollow streams are on Wednesdays, so you can look forward to that. Let me know if you happen across any leads. On the case of it, I hardly know where to start. Let me know if you hear anything. Definitely. Man, looks like my shift's about to start. Hope you're doing a bit better. Diner's where everyone comes to gossip, so I hear a lot about what's going on here. Let you know if anyone mentions those monsters or anything else strange or unusual. Avery slips out of the booth, giving a friendly half-wave before disappearing to the back. You leave the diner, ready to continue your day, and not sip the tea. Okay. Well, that's gonna be the end for this this stream. As we now have to make a decision about go to the library or go bother Tabby. I'm really curious to go bother Tabby. I suppose I'll have a week to think about that. But, you know, it's been fun. Yes, and thanks for being here, Aetherwolf. It's nice to have someone to talk to, especially someone that's, familiar with the game. Boy, when we get to the big decisions in this chapter, I am terrified. I mentioned it before, that I'm scared about going into the mines, and that has not changed. But I'm glad you've enjoyed, and we'll catch you next week with more Scarlet Hollow. So, up to the main menu. So, I will see you next time then. Have a pleasant rest of your day.